What is up, guys?
What's going on?
It has been quite a minute.
It's been a little bit of time since we saw you.
If you follow us on Instagram, you know that we have been in Mexico for the last 3 months, traveling without the bus, just kind of international traveling all over beautiful Mexico.
So the bus is in Arizona.
In
storage. We got back to the U.S. a few weeks ago. We spent a week with family in New York, spent a week in Chattanooga with family and sorting out some stuff. And now we're driving out west.
We're going out west!
But today we're doing something really, really, really big. Something that's gonna shake up our channel a little bit. Get a little 1-2 shake.
A little 1-2
shake and bake chicken. Oh, we're doing something big today. We can't say what it is. We'll show you when that action happens. Of whatever sort takes place. So
we're on the way right now.
We'll see you when we get there.
Atali is not having any of it. As always, you guys know he's not the best. He doesn't love the car.
Oh, we're in a rental car.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's all the information you get. Almost slipped up.
So soon.
So soon.
Let's keep driving.
See you soon.
Are you getting excited?
So much excitement.
So much excitement!
It's really easy to get excited when this is your view. So beautiful.
So beautiful.
Just fields and windmills.
It's fine.
The occasional cow.
We got cows.
We got cows.
It's fine. We have something so exciting that we're gonna go see a puppy dog.
So, as you probably already know from the name of this video, we bought a van.
We bought a van!
So surprise, we recorded
surprise,
that first
surprise.
video saying like, oh, it's going to be a surprise, but then realized that we wanted the name of the video to be about like what we're doing, picking up the van. So, yeah, to our surprise, you're not surprised. But we are about an hour away from Colorado Springs. We're going to pick her up. She's a pretty cool rig.
She's so cool. We got a van!
So we're about 36 minutes away. We are going to stop for lunch before we pick her up.
It is a her.
I think...
It's definitely a her.
I think. I don't know.
He just said it so naturally.
So we bought the van from Mexico 2 months ago. 2 months ago we bought this.
Kind of crazy, huh?
And like we've already paid for it and everything so that we could
we haven't seen it and we just paid for it.
Yeah, I mean we did like a bunch of video walkthroughs.
We did.
A little crazy, a little rash, but like I'm thinking it's a her, but like I feel like I need to feel its energy and like be around
from
it. Like,
all the way from Mexico till right this second at 35 minutes away, I feel like it's a her.
35, not 65. Here we go.
I feel like it's a her.
Okay, well,
definitely a her.
We will see when we see.
See when we see. Legitimately 15 minutes away from our van. I'm so excited. I hope we love it. We're gonna love it.
The right song.
How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I'm just trying to play the right song as we're pulling up, but it won't load.
Of course not.
1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute till we pick up our new home. Oh my God, there it is. Okay, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up, pulling up. Park right behind it.
Yeah, park here.
Oh my God. Look at that thing. Let me see the keys, baby.
One of them.
All of them. Oh my. It's so cool. Oh, it's amazing. Really cool. I am obsessed. obsessed.
Alright guys, so we stopped recording as we started taking a look at the van with Wayne, just because we wanted to be a little more respectful and not have the camera out the whole time, and really dig his brain a little bit. Now the guy Wayne that we bought this Astro van from, well, there's one piece of it, 1988 Astro Tiger Provan is what we're driving, and what we're going to be calling our new home. And Wayne does this project, I guess you could say, where he rescues these. He loves them. You could almost call him like Father Tiger Provan or something like that. He organizes a Facebook group. He organizes meetups. There's only about 800 of the soft tops ever made, so they're super rare. We got number 78 ever produced right here, which is really cool. But he really fosters an environment of preserving these. He finds them when people are selling them, and then finds them a good home. So that was awesome. We wanted to dig his brain a little bit. You got a sneak peek before. We got a bit of a drive. We're going to go out towards Mount Antero in Colorado. When we pull up to the site, we'll get the camera out and we'll give you a little walkthrough. We'll see you over there.
From 1988 fashion, we have a few hiccups already. The lights on the back are out, and it's not because of the bulbs, so we have to figure that out.
Some sort of wiring issue.
Some sort of wiring issue. What else was the other?
Just tracing down the gas.
Oh yes, we've been having a gas smell with the propane, so we have to trace that down to see what that has to do, and then I think that's it. We did find some good news though, that we'll be able to do our back rack by ourselves now that we actually are in the rig and can see it. But that's all to be expected with a new rig that hasn't been a camper in a very long time. So just the maintenance and stuff we got to get done and get to the windshield wipers. That's like no big deal though. But still epic. Jesus drives that Astro van. Yes, he does. Sing it, babe.
Okay, so we're settled in now. And we decided that we're actually not going to do the full tour now. We're going to make our very next video is going to be a full tour of the van, how it exists today. And in that video, we're also going to go over, like, this is how the kitchen currently looks and how it currently functions. These are the changes we plan to make, so you can kind of, like, see what's going to happen on our channel as we start.
So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
But for right now, we want to cover the reasons that we decided to buy the van and eventually sell the bus. The first main reason, and we've done a lot of thinking about this, is international traveling. Something that we've always been really inspired by and really interested in.
Yeah, so our little YouTube hiatus was actually while we were in Mexico for 3 months. We tried to create content. We did not do a good job at capturing a lot. Enjoyed our time internationally. We love international travel. But the reality is, other than maybe Baja, the bus isn't very practical to internationally travel. Like, we could absolutely do Baja in the bus, but beyond that it would be really hard. Not impossible, but really hard. This van, the roof collapses. As you saw, the roof pops up. So this is the size of a minivan when the roof is collapsed. So we can actually ship this overseas, and it'll be the same price as shipping a regular vehicle. Might be a little upcharge for weight, but overall it's going to be the same price, which is going to be awesome. And aside from that, when we're traveling internationally, not just the cost of getting the rig there, but if you think of like European cities, the roads are a lot smaller, they're a lot tighter.
Yep.
When you think of other countries in Central or South America that we're thinking about traveling to, their highway maintenance or highway conditions might not be up to something that we're comfortable bringing our heavy, big, bulky bus in.
So if you have any tips on international traveling, comment below, because if you've done it in a rig or a van or a bus or whatever, comment below, because like it's something we're very, very interested in, and we haven't obviously done it, so we would like to know all your information.
So the number 2 reason for this transition for us is actually capability. We covered that a little bit in the previous one, but to build off of that, the bus can't get to a lot of places where we want to get to.
Yeah.
You actually saw as we pulled into the site that we're in, that we already, like, day 1 in the van or day 2 in the van, we already found a site where we're going down this road, and we're like, wow, we probably would have turned around or bailed out at, like, one of the beginning, like, not that great sites if we were in the bus. But this van's capability, how it is today, is already leaps and bounds more capable than the bus.
Which it will be better.
And it will be better, which you'll see when we film our tour video. We'll talk about our current ground clearance, tire size, all that stuff, and then the changes that we're planning to make to this rig to make it even more capable.
And we're just really off the beaten path type of people. We really like being secluded out in the middle of nowhere, why this lifestyle in general speaks to us. So we want to just be where people can't normally be.
Yeah, the number of times we've been parked up in National Forest or on BLM land and took like a 40-minute walk to like this discreet site way tucked in the corner that's really hard to get to, and gone, oh, imagine if we could have parked up here.
Yeah.
But like that's just not a reality in the bus. That's what we want to be able to do. So maybe not full-fledged rock crawling rig, but definitely we're going to be looking at having a much more capable rig.
Alright guys, the number 3 reason that we're deciding to go with the van is just ease of day-to-day abilities and chores.
Yeah, so we've made some changes in our life recently that has changed our income a bit. We'll dive into that in maybe a vlog or something separate. But basically slimming down our finances and getting rid of the Jeep was part of that decision. And getting rid of the Jeep was also part of the decision of getting into the van. Now, without the Jeep, that means our day-to-day chores, our grocery shopping, anything like that, would be based off of the rig that we're living in. Now, while this is very much possible in the bus isn't overwhelmingly large. It's not a full-size schoolie. It's still a lot easier if you're in a smaller rig. And for the way that we're planning on traveling more, it would make more sense to be in a smaller rig. So if we need to run out and go to Home Depot, or if we need to run out and go to the grocery store, we're not firing up the bus and driving all the way over there and driving a larger vehicle. We're driving something that's the size of a minivan, you know?
Super tiny.
So it'll make our day-to-day travels a lot easier. We've seen this already on the road. Travel day is a little less stressful when you're in a smaller vehicle.
Totally.
So that is reason number 3.
So let us know what you guys think of this new transition in our lives. It's obviously big and kind of emotional for us.
Yeah, transitioning out of Lady May is going to be very emotional. She's become our safe haven, our homiest home we've ever had. With that being said, obviously she will be for sale here in the near future. Mm-hmm. Reach out to us if you're interested. We don't have any listing yet. We don't plan to. The plan right now is to live out of Lady May while we convert the new van. And really absorb all of our last special moments living in her. If
you've ever been in Lady May, if you've traveled with us at all, you know how like special and homey she really is. I think that's something that's very unique about her. And she's an entity, by the way. That's why we talk about it like that. She's her own feeling.
She's a personality.
She's a personality. So
for sure.
It's a big transition for us, and we feel like all the mixed emotions every second since we bought the van.
But with that being said, not next week, not tomorrow, maybe right after this video, maybe 3 weeks from then, but soon, we will have a tour for you.
Yes.
No, all jokes aside, we're planning on shooting that video like tomorrow, so it should piggyback off of this pretty quickly. A full tour of the new rig, explaining unconverted exactly how it was. This thing's all original, so this is going to show you what it looked like from 1988, and we'll go over all of the changes that we plan to make.
Yes.
So look forward to that. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe.
Hit the notification button.
Like this video if you liked it. Like it anyways, even if you didn't like it. Comment below. Notifications, channel, all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Say goodbye, puppy dog. Say see you next week. Say see you next week.
See you next week. Not next week.
Or whatever.
See you when we see you.
See you
soon. See you soon.
See you soon.
Hasta luego.
Cheers.